Hi everyone, in this video I am going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 core in a session February-March 2024 Paper 3-2. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1 part A, draw a line through point P that is perpendicular to line L. This is a line L, we have to draw the line which is perpendicular to line L through point P. Okay, let me find the line that is perpendicular. You can see here we have a 90 degree. So let me draw the straight line joining the point P. So this line is perpendicular to line L. Question number 1 part B. Write down the mathematical name of two different quadrilaterals. All right. Okay, the quadrilaterals are the shape having four sides with two lines of symmetries and a rotational symmetry of order 2. Okay, so first shape is obviously a rectangle. We know that the rectangle has two lines of symmetry. If I can show you guys the rectangle. So this is a shape of a rectangle. Okay, so this is a line of symmetry. It has a vertical line of symmetry. It has a horizontal line of symmetry. So two lines of symmetry, and it is a rotational symmetry of order 2. So the first shape is a rectangle. The other shape is when we tilt the rectangle, it would be a rhombus. Let me draw the rhombus and show you guys. Yeah, again it has two lines of symmetry and it has a rotational symmetry of order 2. So it is a rhombus. Right. Now for part C, the diagram shows a quadrilateral on a 1 centimeter square grid. Find the area of this quadrilateral. So let me break the quadrilateral. Okay, now this quadrilateral has three shapes. This is a rectangle, this is a triangle, this is a rectangle, and this is a triangle. So this are 2 units, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So this is a rectangle. So what is the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is length times width, right? So area of rectangle, this is length times width. Length is 4 and the width is 2. 4 times 2, this would be 8 centimeters square. Right. Now the next is, this is a triangle. So this length is 1 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. This length is 4. So what is area of a triangle? So area of triangle is half base times height. Base is 4 and the height is 1. 2 times 2 is 4, so this is 2 centimeters square. And the next one, this is also a triangle, right? So this is 2 units and this is 1 unit. So the area of this triangle, area of triangle is again half. Base is 1 and the height is 2. So 2 is cancelled with 2. It's 1. 1 times 1 is just 1 centimeter square. So we have to find the area of this quadrilateral. So the total area, this would be the sum of 8, 2 and 1, which is 8 plus 2 plus 1, 8, 9, 10, 11 centimeter square. This would be the answer. Now for part D, the diagram shows a quadrilateral D, E, F, G and a straight line F, G, H. All right, this is a quadrilateral and we have a straight line. Number 1, angle DEF. D, E and F. This is 82 degrees. Write down the mathematical name of this type of angle. So this angle is less than 90. So this is an acute angle. Acute angle because it is less than 90 degree. Now for part B, second part, work out the value of x. X is over here. Okay, give a mathematical reason for your answer. Here is x. So this is pretty simple. As we know that F, G, and H. This is a straight line we have given. So angle at a straight line is add up to 180, right? So the sum of these two angles is 180, and we can easily solve for x, right? So we can say, because angle on a straight line adds up to 180. Okay, now let me show the working. So 143 degree plus x degree, this sum is 180 degree. So what is x? X is from 180 subtract 143. We will get the value for x. 180 minus 143, this is 37 degrees. Now for the third part, work out the value of y, give a geometrical reason for your answer. Where is y? The y is over here. Okay, the geometrical reason we can use, it's a quadrilateral, a 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have all the three angles of the quadrilateral. The fourth one is missing. So we know that angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360, and find out the third angle. Okay, the reason is angles in a quadrilateral adds up to 360 degree. Okay, let me add angle D is y, angle E is 82, angle F is 103, angle G is 143. This sum is 360 degree. Okay, further simplification, y degree plus, let me add 82, 103, and 143. 328. 328 degrees equals to 360 degrees. Now angle y, it would be from 360, we have to subtract 328. 360 subtract answer, 32 degrees is the angle y. Question number 2, part A. We have fuel garage A is $1.41 per liter, and fuel garage B is $1.50 per liter. Number 1, Taya buys 55 liters of fuel from garage A. Here is a garage A. Work out the change she receives from $100. Okay, so Tia buys 55 liters of fuel. So 1 liter is $1.41 for garage A. What is for 55 liters? This is in dollars. We have to do 55 times 1.41. 55 times 1.41, this much, which is $77.55. Now the change she receive is from 100 subtract 77.55. I will get the change, sorry, 100 take away answer. The change is $22.45. Now for the second part, work out how much cheaper is it to buy 20 liters of fuel from garage A than from garage B. So find out 20 liters for garage A. So 20 liters is 20 times 1.41. 20 times 1.41, this is 28.2 in dollars, $28.02. And let me work for garage B. This is again 20 liters. 20 times 1.50. 20 times 1.50. This is $30. All right. How much is it cheaper? So to find how much cheaper, find out the difference. From 30, subtract 28.2. You will get the answer. Minus 28.2. $1.8 is cheaper fuel of garage A than garage B. Now for the third part, these are the amounts that 6 people spend on fuel at garage A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, calculate the mean number of liters that they buy. So mean has a formula, sum divided by the total. So this is the sum, right? Because these are the amounts that 6 people spend on fuel. First person spent $63, others spent $4.50, and so on. So these are the amount that 6 people spend on fuel. So the sum of this amount divided by the total. Total is not the 6 people, right? Because total we have to find also the total should be in terms of amount as well. So 6 people multiply by the fuel for garage A. The fuel cost is $1.41 per liter, because we have to find the both quantity should be in terms of dollars. So the sum we have to calculate first. The sum is equals to $63, $84.50, $72.23, $46, $54.10, and $80. Let me calculate the sum first, which is 63 plus 84.50 plus 72.23 plus 46 plus 54.10 plus 80. So the sum is 399.83. 399.83. This is the sum, right? Now let me find out the mean number of liters. So this is the the cost, the amount in dollars, which is 399.83 divided by the 6 people that spend this much amount per liter. Okay, 6 times 1.41. This is 399.83 over 8.46. 399.83 divided by answer. This is $47.26, or if I round it, 47.3 liters they spend. Now for the fourth part, the cost of fuel at garage B increase from 1.50 to 1.53. Calculate the percentage increase. All right, it's pretty simple. So the percentage increase, first we have to find how much is the increase. From 1.53 subtract 1.50 divided by the original price was 1.50 and times it by 100. 1.53 subtract 1.50 and divided by 1.50 and times it by 100. This is 2% is the increase. Now for part B, the fuel tank of a car is 2/5 full. Okay, it takes 39 more liters of fuel to fill the tank. Work out the number of liters of fuel in a full tank. All right, so the fuel tank of a car is 2/5 full. So 2 is out of total is 5, the 2 is full. Now the remaining would be 3/5, which is going to be filled. It takes 39 more liters of fuel to fill the tank. Now, how much more is going to be filled? 2 out of 5 is already filled. 3 out of 5 we have to fill it up, right? So we need 39 more liters to fill up 3/5 of the fuel. Fuel to fill the tank. All right. Okay, so we can say the number of liters of fuel in a full tank. This is in 39, we have to multiply. This term is going to be multiplied on the other side. The reciprocal of this term is 5/3. Okay, 39 times by 5 divided by 3, which is 65 liters. Okay. Now for part C, number 1, use 1 liter equals to 0.22 gallon to complete this conversion graph. Okay, we have liters and we have gallons. All right. Okay, so we have to complete the graph. So we have 0 liters till 100 liters. Okay, so when we have a 0 liter, we have 0.022 gallons, which is 0 gallon. So this is the first point. If we work for 100 liters, what would be the answer? 100 times 0.22 gallon. This is gonna be 100 times 0.22, which is 22 gallons. For 100, this is 20. This is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 21, and 22. So this is a straight line graph. Let me draw the straight line. Okay. All right. Now for the second part, use 1 liter equals to 0.22 gallon to complete this statement. 1 gallon equals to how much liter? Okay, so 1 liter is this much gallon. So 1 gallon, this is, we have 1 over here. So divide both sides by 0.02. So 1 over 0.22 liters. Let me simplify. 1 over 0.22, which is 4.545. These two are the recurring. 4, 5 are the recurring, yes. Now for part D, a cylindrical tank for storing fuel has a radius 1.5 meters and a height of 8 meters. Calculate the volume of the tank in liters. Since the tank is cylindrical, we have to find the volume of cylinder. So volume of a cylinder has a formula pi r square h, right? Pi, what is the radius? Radius is in meters, height is in meters. We have to find the answer in terms of liters. All right, let me use the conversion. Meters to liters. We know that 1 meter cube equals to 1000 liters. 1 cubic meter has 1000 liters. So the radius is 1.5 meters. So take its whole cube. So what is that? Or before doing this, it is better to take the answer in terms of, this is the cube root. Taking the cube root on both sides. So we can say 1 meter is equals to the cube root of 1000 is 10 liter. Okay, now let's find out the radius and the height. So the radius is 1.5 meters. This is in terms of liters, is 1.5 times by 10 liters. And the height is 8 meters. Converted into liters, 8 times 10 liters, right? So substitute everything into the formula. So we have the radius is 1.5 times 10, 15. So the radius is 15 liter square and the height is 80 liters. So this is 15 times 80 times it by pi and times by 15 as well, because it's a 15 square. So the answer is 56548.6. Okay, liters. So 56549 liters. Or there is another way to solve this question as well. Let me show you that way as well. So the other way is we have the volume of cylinder, which is pi r square h, right? Pi, the radius is 1.5 meter, it's square, and the height is 8 meter, right? So simplify 1.5 times 1.5 times 8 and times it by pi. It's 18 pi, or we have 6.55 meter cube. All right, now at the end you can use the conversion that 1 cubic meter is equals to 1000 liters, right? Now what about this cubic meter? 56.55 cubic meter. This would be times by 1000. This is gonna be 56548.6 liters. So you will get the same answer from both. So this is up to you, whatever method you like it. So first you have to convert the radius and the heights into liters, or at the end you have to just convert your final answer into liters. Question number 3, part A. In a triangle DEF, we have DE, which is 6 centimeter, and DF is 4.8 centimeter. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct the triangle DEF. Leave in your construction arcs. The line EF has been drawn for you. EF, we have DE and we have DF. Okay, this E to F is done. Okay, so E to some D is equals to, or D to that E is 6 centimeter. Where is the ruler? Okay, let me show you 6 centimeter. We need a compass and open this to 6 centimeter. So this is exactly 6 centimeter. Put it on E and draw an arc. Now F to some D is 4.8. Open the compass of length 4.8. This is 4.8, you can see. Put it on F and draw an arc. Okay, so the two arcs join at this point. So this is point D. So this is a construction of the triangle DEF. All right. Now for part B, number 1, write down the letter of a triangle. Okay, the letter of the triangle that is concurrent to triangle T. This is a triangle T. Okay, concurrent means exactly the same, right? So this is 3 units, 1, 2 and 3, and these are 2 units. 2 units, 1, 2, 3 and 4, small, small. This is not exactly the same. These are 2 larger one. This is 1, 2 and 3, and this is 2. So G is a triangle which is concurrent. Concurrent means exactly the same. Now for the second part, write down the letter of a triangle that is similar but not concurrent to triangle T. It is similar but not concurrent. So if it is similar, so here we have 3 units is the height and 2 units is this. This is 2 units and this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. This is 3 units. The height is also 3 units and this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and something. 4.5 is over here, right? So similar means one side must be equivalent. So if this side is 3, this side is 3, or this side is 2, then the base of that triangle should be 2. So you can see the base is 2 but not exactly the same. So the triangle which is similar and it is not concurrent as well. This triangle is not concurrent to T. So this is a triangle F. Okay, so here most of the students will get confused a bit between the similar and the concurrent triangle. So let me explain. Similar triangle. What does similar triangle mean? Similar triangles have the same shape but different size. Similar triangles have same shape. We have to deal with the shape in terms of similar, right? But different size. Okay, so as you can see, this triangle and this triangle, they have the same shapes, but their sizes are different, right? Okay, and what about the congruent? So congruent triangles have the same shape and same size. Have same shape and size. So you can see this triangle T and G, they have the same size and the shape is also the same. Now for part C, the diagram shows an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle having two sides and two angles are same. Number 1, show that the perpendicular distance, this H, is 6.58 centimeter, correct to three significant figures. Okay, so the perpendicular distance, we have to find it out. So this is a perpendicular distance. This whole is 7. This is half of 7. This is half of 7. Half of 7 is 3.5. This side is also 3.5. So makes the total would be 7, right? So if I work for this triangle, so we can say we have this angle is given. Angle opposite side is H and the adjacent side is 3.5. So we can use a ratio for tangent. So we can say tangent of 62 degrees, opposite is height and the adjacent is 3.5. Further simplification, H would be equals to 3.5 times by tangent of 62 degrees. Simplify, okay, in degrees. Tangent of 62 and times 3.5, this is gonna be 6. The height is 6.5825 centimeters. So up to three significant figures, we have to find 1, 2 and 3 significant figure. It's 6.58 only, because this digit is 2, it is less than 5, so we are not going to round up, so it's correct. Now the next part, calculate the area of the triangle. Give the units of your answer as well. Okay, the units of the answer, you can see what is a unit. It should be in centimeters, so the units of the answer is centimeter square. Okay, so area of a triangle is half base and height. The base is 3.5 and the height is 6.58. Okay, 3.5 and the height is 6.58 divided by 2. This is 11 point. Sorry students, I messed up over here. For area, half, base and height. Base, I use this base. This would be the base of 7 and this is the height. Sorry. So the base is 7. Okay, so half times by 7 and times by 6.58. 23.03. Right. Now for part 3, Calpit tries to arrange some of these triangles to make a regular polygon with center O. See, these are the triangles, the same triangles we have done in the part A. Okay, so show that Calpit cannot make a regular polygon. So use the formulas that the measure of each interior angle of regular polygon regular polygon, this angle we have given, measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. Let's say it is a regular polygon, so each interior angle is 62 degrees, and this would be equals to number of sides n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. That is the formula. Let me simplify this further. Cross multiplication, 62 is multiplying with n is multiplying with 180, and 2 is multiplying with 180, which is 360. So shift the 360 on the other side, it becomes positive. The 180 n stays over here, and shift this n on the other side, which is minus 62 n. So 360 equals to, from 180 take away 62. 180 minus 62 is 118n. So let me solve for n, which are number of sides, which is 360, divided by 118. 360 over 118. This is 3.105 and not an integer. So this n is shows the number of sides. So the number of sides should be an integer value. So this is 3.0508. So this is not an integer value. So this proved that he cannot make a regular polygon. Question number 4, part A. A shop sells 58 television in 1 week. The bar chart shows the number of television that the shop sells on 5 of the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Number 1, write down the number of television that the shop sells on Monday. How many television the shop sells on Monday? So this is 0, 1, and 2. So in between 0 and 2 there is 1. In between 2 and 4 the number 3. So 3 number of televisions are going to sell on Monday. Now for the second part, find the fraction of the television that the shop sells on Sunday. Okay, so on Sunday, how many it sells? Let me check. This is for Sunday. It is 11. Okay, 11 are sell on Sunday out of 58. The total are 58. This would be the fraction because there are 58 television in 1 week. Now for part 3, the number of televisions that the shop sell on the other 2 days is in the ratio on Wednesday and Friday is 2:3. Complete the bar chart. Okay, so the Wednesday is 2 and the Friday the ratio is 3. Okay, so we have to complete the chart. Okay, so Monday this is 3, Tuesday is 4, Wednesday is not given, Thursday is 4, Saturday is 16, and Sunday is 11. And the sum of all these would be equals to 58. Okay, so let's find out for Wednesday and for Friday as well. So for Wednesday and Friday, if I can say the total is 58 television. So we have to subtract the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday and divide it by this total 2 and plus 3, which is 5. Okay, so 58 minus 3 minus 4 minus 4 minus 16 minus 11 divided by 5. This is 20 over 5. This would be equals to 4. Okay, now for Wednesday we can say 4 times the ratio for Wednesday is 2, which is 8. And for Friday, we have 4 times the ratio, which is 3, that is 12. So the bar chart for Wednesday is 8 and for Friday it is 12. Let me complete the bar chart. 8 televisions on Wednesday and 12 televisions on Friday. Okay, you can see the bar chart now. Okay, now for part 4, write down the mod. Mod is the highest frequency. Which one is the highest frequency? The highest frequency is 16, so it is on Saturday. So the mod is Saturday. Now for part B, a television has a price of $550. The price is reduced by 4%. Calculate the new price of this television. Okay, so the new price, first we have to find what is 4% of 550. 4%, it's a reduction. So 4% of 550, this is $22. So the reduction is $22. So the new price in 550, you have to subtract $22. 550 minus 22, so the new price is $528. Now for part C, the scatter diagram shows the prices of different sized television size and the price. Write down the type of correlation shown in the scatter diagram. So when the television sizes increase, the price increase. So it is a positive correlation. When one quantity increases, other also increases. Now for part D, Image buys 2 televisions. Okay, the probability that the television is faulty is 0.02. First television, second television. All right, number 1, complete the tree diagram. So faulty is 0.02 and the whole sum of probability is equals to 1. So 1 minus 0.02, not faulty, is 0.98. Sum of the probability faulty and not faulty, the sum should be equals to 1, right? So from 1 take away 0.02, this is 0.98. This is how I get, right? Now faulty, second television, not faulty, second television, right? So faulty, the second television is also 0.02 and not faulty stays the same, which is 0.98. For not faulty, the faulty stays the same, 0.02 and 0.98 for non-faulty. Now for the second part, find the probability that HIMEC buys 2 faulty televisions. Okay, you can see over here 2 faulty television. The first one is faulty, the other one is faulty. Faulty and faulty, the probabilities product 0.02 and 0.02. You will get the answers. 0.02 times 0.02, this is, okay, 4 times 10 to the power negative 4 is 0.0004. 1, 2, 3 and 4 units. Yes, that's the probability. Now for part 3, the shop sells 4,150 televisions in 1 year. Calculate the expected number of faulty televisions. Expected number of faulty. So faulty television, the probability is 0.02 and times by how many televisions in 1 year? You will get the expected number. 0.02 times 4150. Yes, this is 83 televisions are faulty out of 4,150. Question number 5, part A1. Complete the table of values for this function. For x is -1, x is 0, x is 2, x is 3 and x is 5. These are the missing ones. Okay. 7 plus 5 into x. -1 minus x square minus 1 square. The answer is 1. When we put 0, 0, it's just 7. When we put 2, the x is replaced with 2. 2. It's 13. Replace x with 3. 3. 3. It's 13 again. Now with 5. 5. 5. It's 7. The table is completed. On the grid, draw the graph between -1 to 6. Okay. So when we have -1, y is 1. -1, the y is 1. Okay, when we have 0, it's 7. For 0, we have 7. For 1, we have 11. When x is 1, y is 11. Here we have 1, and where is 11? 11 is here. You can see 11. 2, it's 13. Okay. So this line is 2. Let me find out where is 13. This is 12 and this is 13. Yeah. 3 is again 13. Okay, this is 3. We have 13. 4, it is 11. This line is 4. We have 11. For 5, it is again, it's 7. Here we have 5. And where we have 7. This is 5 and here we have 7. The last 6, it's 1. Okay, look at the table. 6, it's 1. Okay, let me sketch this. Connect all the points. Okay, let me erase this. Make sure your sketch passes through all the points. Yeah, that would be the sketch for this quadratic function. All right, now moving to part 3a, write down the equation of line of symmetry of the graph. So equation of line of symmetry, as you can see, when x is 2, it's 13. When x is 3, it is 13, right? So 2 is 13, 3 is 13. So the line of symmetry is between 2 and 3, which is 2.5. It makes the both sides of the graph symmetrical, right? Part B, the point -8, -97 and t and -97 also lies on the graph of this equation. Use symmetry to find the value of t. Okay, so let me use the answer of A for doing the B part. Okay, so first we have to visualize the situation that we have -1 and -6. We have the same value, y value is 1, right? So when we do -1 and 6 and divide it by 2, this is 5 by 2 and this is equals to 2.5. We got the line of symmetry. And you can also see at somewhere at -8 lies over here, and we have -97 over here. This is the point, and on the other side we have some t, x is some t, and the y is also -97, right? The y value is -97, -97, like we did y value same at -1 and 6. We do the same thing when we add the t components, -8 and t, and divided by 2, we will get the line of symmetry because we have to use the symmetry to get the t value, right? So from here we have -8 plus t, so 2 times of 2.5, 2 into 2.5, this is equals to 5. To solve for t, we can do 5 and add up to 3, add up to 8. This 8 is on the other side, and this is equals to 13. So this t value is 13. Question now for part B, write down the gradient of the line y equals to 9x minus 4. So the gradient is obviously the coefficient of x. This is 9 in the form y equals to mx plus c. So the gradient is 9, the y-intercept is -4. Part C, write down the equation of line which is parallel to this. So the equation of line which is parallel, so when the line is parallel, their slopes are same. The slope or the gradient must be same, -5 and -5, and there is some k, we can say some constant. We can write down c. This is the y-intercept, right? This c is the y-intercept, and this c must not be equals to 19, because if it is equals to 19, these two lines are not parallel. These two lines are exactly the same, so there is any other number, right? Now for part D, find the equation of line L in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Okay, c is the y-intercept, which is 2, and find out the slope, which is using the method of rise over run. So if we can take this point, okay, so first the c, y-intercept, this is equals to 2. Now m is the slope, and slope has a formula rise over run. Rise can be up or down, run can be left or right. Keep in mind. Okay, so the y, from the y-intercept, if we fix this point or this point, this, you can fix any point. Let me show you on this point and on this point as well. So from the y-intercept, you have to rise up or down. So 1 unit, so this is -1, and the run is 1 unit over 1. So the slope is -1 if I used this point. Okay, so if I use this point, this, how much is the rise? 1 unit and 2 units is the rise. The rise is 2 units, and how much is the run? 1 and 2, so 2 units to the left. Again, the slope is -1. So you will get the same slope if you fix any point. So the slope is negative 1x and the y-intercept is 2. So y equals to -x plus 2. This is the equation of line. Now for part E, make x the subject of the formula. This is pretty simple, which is y minus c equals to mx. Shifting the c on the other side and dividing both sides by m. So y minus c over m, this would be equals to x. X is y minus c whole divided by m. Question number 6, part A. Town S is 44 kilometer from town R on a bearing of 117 degree. Okay, use a scale of 1 centimeter represent 8 kilometer. Mark the position of town S. Here is town R. Okay, town S is, okay, first convert kilometers into centimeter because I do not have a calculator of kilometers. Okay, 1 centimeter is 8 kilometer. What about 44 kilometers? 1 kilometer is 1 over 8 centimeter. So 44 kilometer is 44 over 8 centimeters. Okay, 44 over 8, 5.5 centimeter. So town S is 5.5 centimeters from town R. There is R, there is some S over here or S over here or over there. So just 5.5 centimeter is the length. And on the bearing of 117 degrees. So find out the bearing 117. From north to that line S would be 117. Okay. Let me use the protector and find out the bearing. Okay, so this bearing is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 till 90. And this is 100, this is 110, this is 120. But we have to find 100, 115, 116 and 117 is over here. All right, and the length of that line should be 5.5 centimeters. Okay, this, we have to join these two. And the length should be 5.5. You can see this is 5.5. So here is the position of town S. This length is, this bearing is 117 degrees and this length is 5.5 centimeter, or we can say 44 kilometer. Right. Now for the second part, Apni cycles the 44 kilometer from R to S. R to S. She cycles. She leaves R at 13:15 and cycles at a speed of 12 kilometer per hour. Work out the time she arrives at S. At what time she arrives at S? Okay. So we have to use the formula speed equals to distance over time. We have to find out the time, which is distance over speed. So the total distance between R and S is 44 kilometer is the total distance, and the speed is 12 kilometer per hour. So we will get the answer in terms of hours. Let me simplify this. Kilometer cancelled out, 44 over 12 is 11 by 3 or 3.667 hours, right? We have to find the answer, right? So use the time button. It means 3 hours and 44 minutes it takes Avni to travel from R to S. Okay, so she leaves at 13:15. We have to add 3 hours and 44 minutes. We will get at what time she will reach. 13 hours and 15 minutes. Add answer. Okay, at 16:55. 16:55. Now for part B, a town has a tower, has a height of 16 meters. When J makes a scale drawing of the tower, it has a height of 20 centimeters. Work out the scale J uses. Give your answer in the form of 1:n. So here we have to use the conversion, which is, this is in meters and this is in centimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. What about 16 meters? This is 16 times 100 centimeters, or we can say 1600 centimeters. Okay, now use the scale drawing. According to the scale drawing, we can say the height of the tower ratio the height of the scale drawing. The tower height is 16 meters and the scale drawing height is 20 centimeters. What is 16 meters? 16 meter is 1600 centimeters and this is 20 centimeters. Cancel this same, right? And now we have 1600 divided by 20 and its ratio with 1. So what is other quantity? 1600 divided by 20 is 80. So this is the ratio of 80. So 1:80 is the answer. Now for part C, we have X, Y, and Z are 3 towns. This is X, this is Y, and this is Z, and we have North as well. X is on the bearing of 208 from Y. X is on the bearing of 208 from Y, means from Y, the north line of Y, to this. This angle is 288, right? Z is on the bearing of 18 degree from Y. So this north line to this is 18 degrees. Okay, number 1, show that the angle XYZ is 90 degree. X, Y, and Z. This angle is 90 degree we have to show. Okay, so if I extend this north line, it is a straight line, right? And this angle, the pink one, this angle is 180 degree, right? In 180, what we add to get 228? So this is 288 minus 180. We will get that angle. Okay, 288 minus 180, 108 is that angle, 108. So this angle over here is 108 degrees, right? Now this is also a straight line, the brown one. I'm using different color pen to visualize the situation. So this brown angle is also 180 degree. So this angle is 108, adding what to makes 180? So this is 180 minus 108. Okay, 180 minus 108, this is 72 degrees. So this angle is 72. This angle is, and this angle is 72. In 72, this angle is 18, adding 18. So 72 plus 18, what is this? Plus 18, this is 90 degree. So it is proved this is a right angle between X, Y, and Z. Now for the second part, XY is 6 kilometer. We have given YZ is 9.7 kilometer. We have given calculate X to Z. Okay. X to Z. First we have to join X to Z. We have to calculate this. Alright. So this is a right angle. Let me draw this. Is a right angle. These two sides we have given. So if I can draw this triangle like the right angle is over here to visualize the situation more clearly. Alright. So we have a triangle X, Y, and Z. We have XY, this is 6. We have Y to Z is 9.7. And the angle XYZ, this is 90 degree. We have to solve for X to Z. Alright. So what we gonna do? Okay. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. It's simple. So hypotenuse is xz, its square, equals to 6 square and 9.7 square. we will get xz, which is a square root of 6 square and 9.7 square. Let me do this. 6 square plus 9.7 square, square root of answer. This is 11.4. 11.4 kilometer is xz. 11.4. Right. Question number 7, part A. We have P equals to 3a plus 5. Find the value of P when a equals to 2. So P would be equals to 3 into 2 plus 5. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 plus 5, this would be 11. Now for part B, solve these equations. Number 1, 7x is this. What is x? X would be minus 42 over 7. Okay, which is 6. Yes. Now for the second part, we have 9 times 8 is 72x, right? And 9 times 7 or 7 times 9 is 63. This is equals to 72. 72x, I shifted 9, multiply 9 with 8 and 9 with 7, the distributive property I did. This is 72 and plus 63. I shifted this term on the other side to make it positive, right? Now in 72, add up 63, 72 plus 63, 135. 72x equals to 135. So what is x? X would be equals to 135 divided by 72. Okay, divide 72. This would be 1.875. All right. The next one is, now for part C, find the value of k. When the bases are same, we can add the exponents, which is 8 plus k. And here we have 5 to the power minus 24. Now the bases are same, comparing the powers. 8 plus k equals to minus 24. What is k? K is negative 24 and negative 8. Minus 24 minus 8, this is minus 32. This is the k value. Now for part D, we have to solve the simultaneous equations. So just add up the two equations, you can get rid of y. This is 2x, and 13 minus 51 is minus 38. And what would be x? Minus 38 divided by 2. Negative 19 is my x, right? And substitute the x value into, put x in equation 2. This is my 1 and this is my 2, right? So I'm substituting into the second equation to get the y. So 8x plus y equals to minus 51. What is y? Y is minus 51 minus 8x. Y is minus 51 minus 8 into minus 19. Minus 8 times minus 19, this makes plus. Minus times minus is plus. So 8 times 19 is 152. And then take away 51 is 101. So y value is 101. Now for part E, n is an integer where n is greater than negative 3 and n is less than equals to 1. Write down all possible values of n. It should be an integer. Okay, let me draw the number line for this. Let's say this is the number line. Here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So n should be less than negative 3. All right. This is negative 3. The values which are less than negative 3 are, these values are less than negative 3. So we can say whole over here, these values are less than negative 3, and n is less than equals to, n is greater than negative 3, sorry. These are the greater values, yes. And n is less than equals to 1. N is 1, the filled circle, and equals to 1, and the values which are less than 1, these are the values which are less than 1. So what are the possible values of n? 1, 0, minus 1, and minus 2. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, and 1. Now the next part, F. A boy walks for 35 minutes at x meters per minute. He then runs, this is a walk, for t minutes at 160 meters per minute. Okay, write down an expression in terms of t and x for the total distance in meters the boy travels. So we have used the formula speed equals to distance over time. So what about the distance? Speed into time, this is the distance, because we have to find the total distance. So the total distance the boy travels is the walk and the run. How much is the walk? Speed and the time. He walks 35 minutes and the speed is x meter per minute. So 35 into x. Minutes and minutes is cancelled, we have in meters. Plus how much is the run? T minutes is the run on 150 meters per minute. So minute is cancelled with minutes. So we have 160 into t meters. So this is 35x plus 160t. Both are in terms of the meters. Now for part G, find an expression for the area of the rectangle. Give your answer. Okay, in the form of x square plus ax plus b. All right. So area of a rectangle. This formula is length times width. So area is length is x plus minus 2 and the width is x minus plus 5. So this is x is shift split to x plus 5 and minus 2 with x plus 5. Okay, this is x square and 5x. This is minus 2x and minus 10. 2 times 5 is 10. This is x square plus 3x and minus 10. So a value is 3 and the b value is negative of 10. X square plus 3x and negative 10. Question number 8, part A. 120 people teach in a university mathematics department. Some information is shown in the table. Lecturer, professor, and the total. Part-time, full-time, the total are 120 people. All right. Add up to the part-time and the full-time. Okay. 1/5 of the people are professors. 30% of the people are part-time. Work out the number of full-time lecturers. Lecture and full-time. This we have to find out. Okay, so let me use the separate sheet of paper because we have less space over here. So first thing first, let's work with the professors. Okay, so we have given 1/5 of the people are professors. The total peoples are 120. 1/5 of the people. Okay, so what is 1/5 of 120? 24. These are the professors, right? So the professors which are part-time and full-time, these are 24, right? Okay, so what are the full-time professors, which are 24 minus 11? So full-time professors are 13. Okay, now the next is 30% of the people are part-time. Part-time. Okay, 30% of 120 people, right? 30% of 120 people are part-time. So what is 30% of 120, which is 36? 36 are the part-time, right? So where is the part-time? The total lecturer and the professor part-times are 36. And how many lecturers are part-time, which is 36 minus 11? 25 lecturers are part-time. All right, so in 120 subtract 36, 84 are the full-time lecturer and the professors. Okay, we have to find the number of full-time lecturers. Okay, so 84 minus 13, 71 are the full-time, and this sum is 71 and 25. This is 96. And when we add 96 and 24, this is 120. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, now for part B, we have a universal set, which is students in a school. Okay, F is students who like fruit. V is students who like vegetables. Okay, 24 students like vegetables but do not like fruits. F for the fruit, V for the vegetable. We have to complete the Venn diagram for the first part. Okay, 24 children. This universal set is the children in a school, right? They like vegetables but not like fruits. 24 children like vegetables but do not like fruits. 8 children do not like fruit and do not like vegetables. So 8 are over here. The number of F intersection V is 9. The intersection of these two sets, the number of students are 9. Number of students in F is 3 times number of students in V. Okay. Okay, so let me do this. Number of students in F. In F, the number of students are missing number and 9. So the missing number plus 9. This is equals to 3 times of the number of students in V, which is 9 and 24. Okay. 9 plus 24 is 33. 3 times 33 times by 3, which is 99. 99. So what is this blank? 99 take away 9, which is equals to 90. Okay, the Venn diagram is completed. Now moving to the second part, work out the number of students in F union V. F and the V, their union, which is 90 plus 9 plus 24. This is 90 plus 9 plus 24, which is 123. All right. So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.